All right, welcome back. Today's headlines: Supreme Court suspends CBN's February 10th deadline. Nigerian has suffered enough. Obi. Supreme Court suspends CBN's February 10th deadline. The Supreme Court on Wednesday restrained the federal government from enforcing the February 10th deadline for the use of 200, 500 and 1000 naira old naira notes. On this basis, based on what we've gathered in line with Vanguard newspapers, the Apex Court, in a unanimous decision by a 7-member panel, heeded the full implementation of the demonstration and the demonetization policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN). The ruling followed a suit that was filed by the three northern states, Kaduna, Kogi and Zamfara. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, of course Peter Obi, has made a wake-up call to Nigerians to help save the country from suffering. Obi made the call on Tuesday in Abuja at the launch of the book Peter Obi, Many Voices and Perspective, which explored his life and ideals. Onto this, the former Anambra governor further warned that the forthcoming presidential poll was, I quote, an existential election that Nigeria cannot afford to take with levity. Obi warned that if the nation got its leadership choice wrong at the poll, the aftermath would be unpredictable. All my wonderful Nigerians, politicians, electorate danger to elections success. Prof. Jaga, the biggest danger to the success of this year's general election are politicians and the electorate. The former chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Atiru Jega, has said. Onto this, speaking on Tuesday in Abuja as well, while delivering a keynote address at the public sensitization on peaceful coexistence and the need to have hitch-free election, Professor Jiga observed that the so-called political class, as active partisans and candidates, contestants in elections, are the category of stakeholders who perhaps the latest noticeable improvement in the ways they engaged with the electoral processes since 1999. He explained, saying that their mindset is to achieve victory at all costs, win elections by diplomacy, by deploying all means necessarily, and see electoral contest as a do-or-die affair, saying that they have done this since 1999 and have continued to do so and are likely to continue in 2023. Nigerian electoral body INEC insists on using Tinubu's loyalist Oluwomo to distribute materials in Lagos despite outcry. Onto this, it has been that the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has disclosed its plan to distribute election materials through the Lagos State Parks Management Committee, which is led by Mosilu MC Oluwomo Akisanya, a Lagos All Progressive Congress, of course APC, chieftain. Nigerian electoral body INEC insists on using Tinubu's loyalist Oluwomo to distribute materials in Lagos despite outcry. Sahara reporters also have this in details. Okay, that has been this was stated by INEC resident electoral commissioner in Lagos State, Olusegun Abaje, while responding to questions about the MC Oluwomo led the committee's engagement during the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security, meeting at the INEC office on Tuesday here in Lagos. It has been that there have been outcry from the People's Democratic Party, civil society and groups about the planned INEC collaboration with Oluomo-led Parks Management Committee and the clamor for INEC to save or to shave the plan, since Oluomo is partisan and a strong supporter of the Bola Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the APC. Okay, meanwhile, what we'll do if hoodlums snatch BVAs on election day? INEC have questioned, and ahead of the February 25th and March 11 general election, the Independent National Electoral Commission, of course INEC, on Wednesday reviewed the action to be taken if hoodlums peradventure snatch the bimodal voter registration system on election day. What we will do if hoodlums snatch BVAS as election day? Okay, it has been that according to the electoral body, the BVAS, the technology that will be used for the accreditation and authentication of voters come 2023 will be activated from the back end so that whoever snatch the device won't be able to manipulate votes. If a BVAS is snatched, he said, have a system in place that can deactivate that particular BVAS, said INEC Deputy Director of Information and Communications Technology, Lawrence Bayode, on Channel Television Special Election Program, the 2023 verdict. Under this, we deactivate it so that whoever snatched the device would not be able to do anything with the device, because the device pushes the accreditation data to automatically on its own, even without the operator pushing a button. Okay, when it is idle, it pushes that accreditation data to the back end. Okay, that has been to this matter, because as it stands now, a lot of reactions, people are really saying, okay, who will be there to say that you deactivate the particular device? In fact, Mr. INEC official, in case you are not aware, a lot of people, a lot of Nigerians are not going to vote in Lagos by my investigation, because they know their vote will not count because of all these their manipulative moves. Okay, that is coming from Gaze. Thank you very much. Supreme Court Supreme Court no be the same Supreme Court discharge Kano and they refuse to release him. Obi no be so. Well, let's see this one. Okay, that's coming from Sokea Aria Chiamaka. Thank you for your take. The question has been that ASU was on strike for 8 months. Governors didn't visit Buhari to end it. 5 months of fuel scarcity. Governors didn't visit President Muhammadu Buhari. Naira redesign that will stop votes buying. Governors go to visit Buhari to stop it. The question is, do politicians truly care about you? All right, my wonderful people, it has been on to this basic. Well, let me have your take. If INEC do not have a plan, why must it be Oluomo that they will give election materials to distribute to Lagos, knowing well that and knowing fully well that Oluomo is in support of Bola Ahmed Tinubu? God will help this country. Okay, that has been my take on this matter. Well, let me have yours right at the comment section. Remember to subscribe and then to wait for more updates. Thanks and God bless.